Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.
Thursday, October 29, 2020, the Nigerians in Diaspora organization Nido Indiana chapter came out in protest to support the struggle against police brutality and bad governance in Nigeria.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.
What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Endsars, okay, what do we want?
Led by its president, Mr. Adetuji Adeleke, Nido Indiana chapter called on the Nigerian government to find immediate solution to the killings of innocent citizens in the country.
Great Nigerians! Great Nido Indiana members! Great Nigerian community! We thank you all for joining us this evening to signify our protest and our disaffection with the situation in Nigeria. We cannot believe that the same country that we came from, a land flowing with milk and honey, has now turned to a place where people can no longer get a daily meal, where people have to be fighting to get palliatives, where people have to suffer, and that nation is being regarded as one of the poorest, despite having some of the richest people in the world. It's very sad. And upon that, youthful protesters that were fighting for freedom and were fighting for the fact that police should not brutalize and suppress them, they are being murdered. The events that happened all around the country, in Ilorin, in Oyo, and the bigger one that happened, the Lekki massacre, that happened at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos, are not good news for us to be looking at. And we have gathered together to show support for those youthful protesters carrying the flag of our country, because they still have faith. They have faith that that country's potential can still be fulfilled, that if they work hard, that the dreams that they have can get fulfilled and they can achieve their purpose. And these people are being suppressed, are being slaughtered by the same people that are meant to protect them. We demand to know the truth about the events of the Lekki massacre. All the diaspora community in the world are united to fight against injustice perpetrated against this youthful population. There is no way that the army or the police of a country should turn their guns against their own people. It is inhumanity. It is inhumanity, and it's unacceptable. We want to know who gave that order to kill. Whereas those same equipments that they have to quell those riots, they couldn't use them against Boko Haram insurgency and Fulani herdsmen, but they could use it against peaceful protesters carrying the flag of our country. This is very shameful. We call on all citizens of the world and the diaspora community to join us in solidarity to ask for the justice for these people. The replacement of SARS with SWAT is totally unacceptable. We call at this time, and we are united in purpose as members of the diaspora community in Indianapolis, Indiana, and the whole state of Indiana to protest against this injustice and inhumanity to our people. What is proper is for the president of the country to fire the Inspector General of Police of the nation and all the service chiefs that are not very effective in bringing security in that country. Nigerians in diaspora.
Some of the speakers at the event condemned and called for an end to police brutality, insecurity, oppressive governance, and injustice.
End bad governance now!
End bad governance now!
End SARS now!
End SARS now!
End SWAT now!
End SWAT now!
End police brutality now!
End police brutality now!
Bad governance now!
End bad governance now!
I blame It's so disgraceful. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace for our leaders to travel abroad for medical treatment. So many of our folks in diaspora, they want to go home. They want to invest at home. They want to create jobs. They want to do a lot of things back in Nigeria, but they are not safe. We demand accountability for those that lead us, for those that claim to be the leaders of Nigeria. They are there because of the people. They are there. They are supposed to protect lives and properties, but instead they are taking lives. This is unacceptable. We refused to accept the status quo. We want change. We want end to bad governance.
I want to commend our youths for the long silence. And we are here to continue to tell the whole world. We in Indianapolis, we are here to continue to tell the whole world, in solidarity with what our youth has done because of the happenings. So today, our hearts are so heavy about the brutality in Lekki, Lagos. The poverty that is going on in Nigeria. So we are here to tell the whole world, so please arise and support us and come out. Let the international community, let everybody all over the world come out and know the truth of what is going on.
We want all governments all over the world to stand with Nigeria and Nigerians to say enough is enough. And soldiers are meant for war. Soldiers are not meant to be on the street to kill and attack our people. Soldiers are supposed to be in the barracks or in war front. Endsars now. Please, we don't want bad government. We don't want SARS anymore. All you old people, now, if you have never suffered, you have never walked on the street of Lagos, you have never been in the street selling Lotto Nigerian to people in the car, you have never hugged pure water, you have never carried drinks in your head, you have never sold fried fish, you have never gone down to bend down select, you have never gone to your neighbor to give you gari because you have not eaten for 3 days.
Endsars today, I'm speaking on behalf of the youth, that we are the leaders of tomorrow. Stop killing the youth. Stop killing the youth. Stop killing the youth. Endsars.
So first of all, I want to say for all the young people, all the young Nigerian youth, we're sick of it. We're tired. We're not hoodlums. Look at us. Not everybody who has a phone, an iPhone, not everyone who has a laptop, not everyone who has a computer is a hoodlum. Not everyone who has a computer, not everyone who has electronics and is updated in what they wear and what they do is a hoodlum. Some people just work hard for what they have. I am one of those people. Our Nigerian youth are those people. We go everywhere around the world. We're here in the US, we're in UK, we're all over the world. We're doing what we need to do. We're working hard. Why? Because the things that we need is not in Nigeria. Me personally, I want to have my children live in Nigeria. How am I supposed to do that when we don't have the basic amenities that we need, schooling and things like that, to be able to raise children, to be able to live our lives in Nigeria? We're ashamed. Everybody's looking at us.
So we need to Endsars now. We're supporting the youth in Nigeria, and then we're telling the Nigerian government that they need to Endsars right now. And end SWAT, and end bad governance and everything.
The protest which took place at the Monument Circle, Indianapolis, Indiana, was attended by young, old, men and women members of Nido, Indiana chapter. Lanre Omotosho.